for all for you hoops. Unbelievable situation we have here. Illegal recruits. We have the new Kentucky recruiting class that's going to be playing for John Calipari next year, and they have been siphoning off games and beating everyone in U-Hoops Montvale, and it's got to be illegal. All they do is crush teams. They crush all the champions. They beat the champions by 16. One guy got so mad, he got thrown out with a double technical because he had bad language and bad breath. They forced him into having bad breath. It's unbelievable. They shoot threes, they dunk, they alley-oop. Is it true, Thomas Harris, that you're going to play for Calipari, Kentucky?
It's true. I am.
It is true. And you didn't even go to class once at Pass Guy Kills the entire season or year and never read a book.
I did not.
Because you're going pro.
I am.
Who cares about books when you can go pro?
Exactly.
Nick Bigos. Actually, he was named after Big Oscar Robertson.
Actually, that's true. I'm trying to actually surpass him.
He had no game compared to Nick. Nick flies through the air and makes fun of his opponents because they can't jump as high as him, and they're not as young as him, and they're not as good looking as him.
Completely true.
And he likes swatting people's shots.
All the time.
Are you going to my career day speech at your high school?
I signed up for it right away.
Because I'm the coolest one of all the losers that are going to be there telling you about their boring lives and boring jobs.
I'll be first in row.
Now, look at this guy, Justin Lane. I'm trying to figure this out. It's like, are you Diane Lane's son?
No.
Are you Night Train Lane?
No.
Are you Howard Stern's Memory Lane?
No.
Are you Midnight Train to Georgia?
Yes.
Are you the wait a minute. I think he's the Midnight Train to Georgia. On that Midnight Train to Georgia. Sing it once. Midnight Train to Georgia. Have you ridden on the Acela train?
No.
Have you ever drank beer on a train?
No.
Have you ever jumped on a train like a hobo and gone to another state and had your parents looking for you and they couldn't find you?
Only twice.
How did you get on this team? I heard you were recruited illegally by Mike Krzyzewski, otherwise known as Coach K, to play at Duke, but you didn't have grades, so he fixed your grades so that you'd have grades to be able to play.
True.
Have you scored a ton of points for this team, or are these two guys ball hogs?
I have scored a ton of points.
It's unbelievable. Now you're beating teams in the league and humiliating them, and your parents come to watch you. How embarrassing is it to have your parents come watch you play against men that have children?
I'd like to refer this question to Thomas. My father comes and watches every not embarrassing.
Your father loves you.
He does.
I could be your father.
You could.
I think your father's lying to you because I'm actually your father. We're going to have to edit that out of the piece. This is unbelievable. Do you think that any of you could end up being, besides you, in the NBA?
Yes.
Do you think you're going to win the championship hands down in the U-Hoops League because all the other teams are filled with old men that can't run and that get technical fouls and that smell?
Yeah.
And that are fat?
Yeah, they are.
Have you heard how much game I have?
I have not.
Have you heard about Young Chop's game? You've seen her dribble.
I've seen her dribble. She's so much better than I am.
It's pretty impressive.
Very impressive.
So you guys don't even go to class, and then you show up here and take over the league. Like, who do you think you are?
The bosses.
The bosses.
We are the lane train.
This is unbelievable. You guys are taking over. No one has a chance against them. All the good teams are afraid of
I
them.
can't believe I can smell your breath.
They can't even believe that they can smell my breath when I was talking about the other guys in the league that have bad breath. I'm sweating profusely right now. Watch out for Lane Train. They're mowing down the competition
You're
at
sweating
U-Hoops.
while you're talking.
Stay out of this.
You're sweating while you're talking.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Yes, you are.
Awesome. See you at U-Hoops Montvale. Because remember, we're more fun than you.